to a restaurant in Lanka. We're there. The mother, the host, the owner of the restaurant, and just the way that she greeted you, it was a sense of mutualness. This is when something kicks in for me. I notice her hands, and instantly I was reminded of a time when I used to grow up doing my best to study Dr. John Berger's work. I remember a piece of art that he did that was very symbolic to Western African type of culture, but in the midst of that, I'm looking at the skin that he painted for the woman, and also looking at the hands that he begins to, like, he drew of her. And I recognize, the woman's hands, going back to the actual restaurant, I recognized looking at her hands while I was sitting by myself. And in that moment, like, boy, like, I started to feel something for real. And my eyes, the back of my eyes started to feel like they were about to, I feel pressure, I guess you could say. So I knew that that was the right place at the right time, that I was supposed to be there, that I was supposed to feel that I was supposed to be aware of how appreciative and grateful that I was to be in the presence of this woman, and as well as the faculty and staff, my classmates. And to be the first of my immediate family to South Africa is amazing.
So this experience is very important simply because it shows that regardless of how far we are separated from each other, we're still family. And when you're selfless and when you show each other love, it's easy to welcome somebody with open arms. It's easy to allow them into your home and just care for them the best way that you can. So I feel like it brings about like a sense of unity, just a worldwide type unity, which is something I feel the world is dropping the ball on right now. Like, we're a world of selfish independency, something that we just grow up now. We grow up learning that being as independent as possible, doing things on your own and worrying only about yourself is the right thing to do. That's like how you should grind, but that's really not how it should be. It should be a community thing. So it was just something that showed me, it was like an extreme example of community, of them accepting me from way across seas, and I just love that example, and I feel like the world will learn from that.
I can't help but to reflect on 37 individuals being forcefully removed from their home with nowhere to go, no food, no social stability, nowhere. Where are they going to bathe? These are all questions that registered in my head, and I just didn't understand their impoverished situation. I didn't understand how they could smile amidst all of this adversity until I realized an African philosophy called Ubuntu, and it stands for we are one. Your struggle is my struggle, and we can all get through it together. My mom often says that it takes a village to raise a child. But in seeing those 37 individuals, I truly saw that village raising that child, and it inspired me, and it let me know that no matter what adverse circumstance you're faced with in life, you better have some Ubuntu. You better understand that other people can help you to get it, help you get to that goal and that dream, whatever it is. But it was so memorable because I saw them dancing, I saw them singing, I saw them with smiles on their faces, different individuals collecting resources together, different foods, different breads. It was things of that nature. And that was such a magnificent moment of being able to see the individuals experience plight, but find purpose within it.